Gentrification is known as a trend of renovating urban neighborhoods or districts so that it conforms to middle-class taste. Looking closely at the gentrified neighborhoods of Chicago, over the last few decades, one can find both positive and negative outcomes. One of the biggest consequences of gentrification is displacement of local residents and small businesses.
Hi, I've lived in Bronzeville for 13 years. I've been in the same apartment for the last 6 years. Over the last year, they've built the area up. My rent went from $750 a month to $1,300 a month. The whole area, everything is being jacked up. Everybody's leaving. I now have to move to a terrible neighborhood from this nice neighborhood because of this gentrification, because what was affordable now is no longer affordable.
The transformation that gentrification brings to these low-income neighborhoods often leads to families and small businesses to be pushed out of their neighborhood due to the raise in property taxes, rent, and overall price of goods. Small specialty shops are often replaced by corporation chain stores, and small unique homes are replaced by modern condos. In regards to fluctuation in crime, research shows a decline in homicides and overall crime in neighborhoods that have been gentrified. In one of Chicago's gentrified neighborhoods, between 1993 to 2005, homicide fell from 1,000 to 200 a year. Comparing the year of 1993 and 2013, crimes dropped by 6,000 incidents total. In 2000, 89% of Hispanics lived in Pilsen and dropped to 81.6% in 2013. White residents rose from 8.2% to almost 12.4% in the same time period. Another positive outcome that comes with this process of gentrification is the expansion of green space. What was once an abandoned rail line is now 2.7 miles of recreational space. The $95 million project recently opened June 2015, and it connects 4 neighborhoods: Logan Square, Humboldt Park, Bucktown, and Wicker Park. The 606 has 37 bridges, 1,400 trees, and 200 plant species. Ideally, the 606 was made to provide an alternative transportation that allows new perspective to familiar places and ultimately to bring people together. In many gentrifying neighborhoods, it has an underlying feel that the jobs are decreasing, but that is not the case. The jobs are actually switching to conform to the needs of the community, whereas manufacturing, factory work, and construction jobs go down. Jobs such as social work, retail, restaurant workers, police, and firefighter work goes up in demand. According to Paul Biasco, a reporter for DNA Info, a settlement is imminent in the 2013 lawsuit against the Chicago Housing Authority by former tenants who demand that public housing units be restored after they were unexpectedly ousted from the long-standing row houses. CHA has agreed to return at least 1,800 public housing units to the near north side. The former Cabrini Green housing development offered more than 3,000 units when it was standing. Court documents show the redevelopment plans calls for 5,279 total units. By rebuilding the row houses, they're giving the tenants their names, memories, and families back. The row houses have a symbolic value. These were their names, and they counted on them being their names, said Elizabeth Rosenthal, an attorney with the Legal Assistance Foundation of Metropolitan Chicago. In the beginning of April 2015, a New Yorker-based developer Property Market Group unveiled its plan for a 500-unit apartment development on the vacant lot, 7.85 acres, slice of land in Pilsen. The project was named PMG Windy City. It represents a one-of-a-kind project strategically located within the city of Chicago. Steps from thriving retail, public transportation, and several major highway corridors, said Property Markets Group.
On the topic of gentrification, I think that it can be an issue because of the low-income families that are just trying to get by. You know, when other individuals come into a neighborhood that's low income, it really raises the prices, not only on the property, but also on different goods and services that are in the neighborhood that normally would be affordable if they had not been gentrified.
Alright, so the property value isn't necessarily going up. It's more that the property value is going down, and as a result of it being so low, different real estate companies are buying out a lot of the more, for lack of a better term, dilapidated buildings and renovating them, so the property value of the individual buildings actually goes up rather than the property value of the neighborhood as a whole.